wide pad. That was Willie Mullins who got knocked around. He stays straight, we stay under green.
Was.
See this inside line just a little bit tighter. Obviously knows ahead for the outside, but where these runs are going to manage in the back straightaway here is what's going to be super important for Jake Finch, Gustine, who's going to have control coming to the
hard side drafts too from that outside line.
5 rows of cars all starting to push and shove on the back straightaway.
Oh
my God.
Oh.
What the hell?
Oh, it's a big one.
Jesus.
Oof.
The pack continues to
got another video.
Oh, that's a horrible wreck.
Be able to avoid getting collected by more.
What a nightmare for Nitro.
That's a horrible wreck.
Gustine. I mean, those guys had the control and
that's a bad
pushing each other on the bottom and side drafting and that's how it is. Obviously, frustration for the crew and the team and guys.
No, that's because
this race.
that team has 6 drivers, most ever in history, and everyone has crashed out. So now that's
by those two.
Like $5 million
and shoving coming from row 2 behind them. Both cars end up losing out on a chance to win the season opener at Daytona.
Important the pushes were going to be, but we've seen the pushes go bad before.
That's a bad one.
Unfortunately, this was another situation. We're going to have the 18 of Gio Ruggiero behind the 15 of Jake Finch. We'll get a good look at it right here.
That's what they should have put. That should have happened when that Kate Crew guy was freaking out.
Yeah, see that inside lane super tight with one another, those first 3 cars, and so one bump, they kind of push the 15 over and then to the left, and then we're still pushing at that point under the line, and I'm not sure you can put blame on just one driver there, and obviously they're also really close. We talked about the sensitivity of the right side door. See how close the 15 gets to the 25, and he's just trying to hold on at that point. It's just tough, close racing coming down to these finishes. It's not like there's anything nothing malicious or anything there. It's just,
I mean, just obviously the 18 of Gio Ruggiero got on
you better hope
15,
that they complete out.
the 15 wanted that push from Gio Ruggiero.
Really happy to see the reflex deploy in the time in which they did, because at one point it looked like the air was going to get underneath Jake Finch's car once Dean made contact with the right rear.
It's on board with Gio Ruggiero, kind of catch the tail end of that there, but in his moment, you hear him never lift, but if you hit the brakes, you're getting wrecked from the guy behind you, so I'm not sure, like I said before, can really put blame on
there's Cleat right there.
Push kind of gets him out of the way, and then he's not lined up on the bumper in the right spot, and then he's on the right side of the bumper, which hooks him. So it's just a tough spot to be in. And if I'm to sit here and play devil's advocate, you know, as a driver for tomorrow, I trust my teammate more than anyone else pushing me, and obviously these guys wanted to race it out, but between the two of them, between the 2 rows. But you know, if you're the team and the drivers, you're like, man, that might look different if I had a guy that was maybe going to take care of me, or maybe the push was going to be different. It's hard to say. You can never be 100% certain. But
and we could have had the same result.
Absolutely,
if it had been Gustine behind Jake Finch pushing.
Absolutely.
Jack Wood.
So this is that 3rd car in line with Jack Wood, and he did have somewhat of a reasonable gap in front. You could hear him lifting.
The finish of the General Tire 200 next.
God bless.
Jace.
In this Eastern time only on Fox to kick off the NASCAR Cup Series season. So, caution number 7. Here's how this race has unfolded. Historians get a lot of the Nitro Motorsports competitors, including...
Unfortunately, made significant contact with the safety barrier. Sean Corr, the 8 car, also gets involved.
Another driver vying for a championship in ARCA in 2026. Thomas Annunziata turned into the outside car while running in the lead pack. And very similar, the 2 cars right here battling for the lead in trouble.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, all of these highlights have been tough breaks for Nitro Motorsports. Obviously, they're racing for the lead there for the win of the race here in the closing laps. And now we've only got, I think, one of them left in the race with Bowman in P4.
Quaid is 15th.
So Gio Ruggiero, the only driver with the option to choose where he wants to restart per the ARCA rulebook, has picked the bottom. Jack Wood in the Pinnacle Racing Group number 28, driving for the car and team that won this race last year, will restart alongside in 2nd.
More experience, I think, in the inside 2nd row with Daniel Dye. Jason Kitzmiller ran his first full season in ARCA last year. Daniel truck season for a couple of years, Xfinity Series as well as ARCA back in the day. So a lot more experience, I think, on the inside behind Gio.
I think between the lineup, but also the lane choice, because we're going to have a one-lap dash here, as Eric and Phil have talked about this overtime format. I think your outside lane is your underdogs right now. I really like the combination of Daniel Dye, Gio Ruggiero being able to get locked up and do the right things on this restart. But yeah, you never know. I mean, there could be a number of things that could happen. But this bottom lane definitely looks favorable here coming to this restart.
Right there.
And remember, the restart is not a zone here in ARCA. It's the restart line, so there's less games to be played on when you go in that zone, like you guys will have that opportunity tomorrow. The initial start of the restart zone is the line that they go on.
Cletus still has a shot to maybe come out here with his third ARCA top 10. He's currently running 17th with a lap to go before we end this race. The cars making up the front row, the 18 of Gio Ruggiero and the 28 of Jack Wood, those teams have won 31 of the last 40 ARCA races since the start of 2024.
That's good, right? That's good.
For them, of course. Who's going to win at Daytona? ARCA overtime underway with Ruggiero getting the launch.
Big launch by Gio Ruggiero. This is going to set this inside lane up really well as you continue to see Jack Wood fall back.
Technically, just think that if the caution comes out, the race is over. Okay?
So you can get a little energy going on that outside line. It's going to be awfully hard.
Cletus up to 12.
It gets those fast cars on the inside.
And this is it. This is the final lap. Gio Ruggiero's looking in his mirror, seeing what runs is going to be coming at him, and also what he's going to have to block, manage the gaps.
Oh!
There we go.
No caution.
Goes around. He's on the back straightaway. Single car spin for now.
It's the final lap.
They're out of the way of the racetrack. We're still green.
Cletus 11.
Really tight.
Daniel Dye on the back bumper of Gio Ruggiero looking for his first career ARCA win.
Looks like Gio Ruggiero's going to win it.
Look to the outside.
Ruggiero.
Bowman goes up top. Raz goes with him. Gio's going to have to try to block them both.
Nope, it's
as they
Ruggiero.
come to the line. Gio Ruggiero wins the General Tire 200 at Daytona. First career ARCA Menard Series win for Gio. First Super Speedway win ever in ARCA for the JGR team. He came up one spot shy last night. Not today.
A great execution on that restart and being able to capitalize. And the inside lane did such a good job.